Kate here. Welcome back to For God Live, and the video I'm doing today is on the Proverbs 31 woman and the biblical perspective of what a woman ought to be. It's a response to all the MGTOW stuff, and I said I was going to do it because it is only fair that if I examine that I need to examine the other, and also to give my opinion and advice there. So the intro gives the authority for me to then instruct younger women. That is something, as an older woman, biblical, I am supposed to do. Now, some of the MGTOWs have told me I should be doing this like in a wider spread way. I feel like my individual responsibility was to instruct my daughters, and I did that. So this is kind of extra, but I don't mind doing it. And I hope that young ladies, if you watch this video, you take it with the intent that I give it, which is for your edification, because I care about people, and I think it will make your life not as stressful. It'll make more sense, and it'll give you a sense of purpose where you will feel like you're actually accomplishing something instead of like being in a hamster in a wheel, running and not getting anywhere. All right. Stay tuned. So let's talk about that Proverbs 31 woman a little bit. It says, the heart of her husband doth safely trust her. So, are you trustworthy? Are you someone who keeps your word? She's a busy woman. She gets up to get her family ready before it gets light in the morning. She gets her food from afar, meaning she plans ahead, and she gathers good food for her family, not just whatever's quick and convenient. She does wool and flax. She seeks them and works willingly with her hands, so she has skills and she knows how to make clothing and weave things. She's not just barefoot pregnant in the kitchen. She is an industrious person, and she is very well-rounded, because her work includes all sorts of things, and we'll go on. She considers a field, and she buys it, and she sells it later, or she plants a vineyard in it so that she knows it'll be producing for her later. She has foresight to and planning so that she gets everything set correctly for her family. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits with the elders in the land, and strength and honor are her clothing. That's pretty funny when you think about in the movie with Russell Crowe. They talk about strength and honor. I don't know if they realized they were talking about the Proverbs 31 woman, but these are, you know, she's not a wimp. And as a modern feminist, this should appeal to you, that this woman has strength and honor, that she's someone who can be trusted. And then I think the last sentence of the proverb is really amazing. It says, give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. So what she does means that her reputation speaks for itself. And that's a really important thing, because if you get on these MGTOW sites and you look at what the men are saying about the modern woman, it's the exact opposite. And it's not good for your psyche as a woman to have such a negative view of you coming from so many people. Not only that, the Holy Father is going to give you that peace in your heart. He's going to give you that calm and that shalom when you are walking in his ways. And when you're out there in the world doing all the crazy world stuff and fixing your hair and changing your body and everything. It's like you're trying to outrun who you really are. So check out Proverbs 31. Check out who that woman is and become that woman. And look at the blessings that will come as a result of it. That's my advice to you. I hope you take it. The blessings that are in Deuteronomy are not figurative. They are literal. People who have decided to walk in God's ways, and I'm not talking about the Christian church or modern religion. I'm talking about reading the Bible and then following God. People who have done that are reaping those blessings. They are seeing those blessings in their lives. And it happens on a daily basis. So I'm not just trying to indoctrinate you into, some church or something. I'm trying to improve your life. I've talked to a lady who is a divorced single mom, blah, blah, blah. She's miserable. She's older. She's having a hard time supporting herself. She regrets her past actions. She doesn't like her life. And the modern life is a bill of sale to use you up, to make you work even harder than you would have worked if you'd been in a relationship with someone, because you become the sole provider of everything, and that's double the work. So I'm really trying to reach out to you and get you to look at a life that's full of peace and blessings. I hope you look at it. All right, shalom.